incredibly cheap in comparison to other suburbs. So I'm just showing you the top end of Sydney and the top end of Melbourne. On the right here, you have Bellevue Hill, which at the time of showing this, it was $10 million, the median price. It's actually closer to 12 because the data's a bit slow. But anyway, let's just call it $10 million. And Albert Park was 2.3 at the time. Now, again, Albert Park at the moment is probably about 2.4 to 2.5. But you can see there, I mean, Bellevue Hill is basically Sydney's very top end of the market. I mean, it is probably, I'd argue, the wealthiest suburb alongside Point Piper in all of Sydney. And Albert Park is also probably, along with Chirac, I'd say, which is more expensive, mind you, but Albert Park is Chirac is the Point Piper, and Point Piper is like $20 million. So that again is more than 4 times the price. But Albert Park is probably comparable to somewhere like Bellevue Hill in, should I say, Sydney, and Albert Park is like a quarter of the price of it. So this is quite common across all of Melbourne, I'd say. You got a lot of suburbs there that are just so underpriced compared to what they probably should be that it is ridiculous. And you can even compare these to, I mean, the top end of Brisbane, the top end of Perth. Like, if you compared that to Peppermint Grove is like $4.5 million. I mean, Tenerife, New Farm are like $3.5 to $4 million in Brisbane. So, I mean, this is like half the price of even them, which is just insane. So, I mean, what we've got here really is a market anomaly of Melbourne. These suburbs usually aren't this cheap. They're usually fairly comparable to, should I say, Sydney suburbs. They're generally only 20 to 25% cheaper. So it is extremely cheap, and you've got some of the best opportunities at the moment especially in Melbourne. Even other parts of Victoria. I mean, if you compare Newcastle and Geelong is incredibly cheap compared to Newcastle, and it is very much so a comparative city as well. So that's another thing that we could just consider in that regard too.